Torrian, Coach was not happy coming off the field with their overall performance against Dayton. How do you guys evaluate yourselves at this point?
We were the exact same way. All of us, all my teammates, me included, we came off bittersweet. We got the win. We knew that we definitely could have played better. There are things that we got to improve on, cut down the penalties, turnovers, and just the little things. And I think that's the main thing. Like Coach Wolford talked about, getting better each and every day, improve every day.
Is that an easier message maybe for the younger guys when they see what teams like North Dakota State and you and I did last weekend? You kind of know what's ahead of you?
Yeah, I know what we need to keep in mind is not looking on down the road to those games. We got to take each week, 1 week at a time, and most importantly, 1 day at a time, as we talk about and emphasize, especially this year, and improving each and every day on one thing. And so I think that's the main thing, taking 1 week at a time, not underestimating any team that comes in front of us, because it gets harder each week. And so if we look on down the road and not focusing on who we're playing this week, then our mind's going to be messed up, and then we're going to not perform like we're supposed to.
What are your thoughts about whatever you know at this point about the personnel that Morehead State will put in front of you? Obviously, again, you guys should be expected to do well.
Morehead State, team that comes out of Dayton's conference, so they're good, just as good. And you know what? We can't underestimate them. We gotta come out Saturday like it's a championship game, last game of the season, and give it our all. And that's the mindset we have to have each and every week. So that's our goal, and that's the mindset we gotta have going into practice today, tomorrow, Thursday.
What you've seen so far, what's the biggest challenge their defense presents?
I know we're still looking at them a little bit more. I know they like to bring the blitz up the middle, and they're quick. They look quick around the end. But like I said, the main thing is if we do what we're supposed to do, execute our plays, then we'll be just fine. We don't have to worry about what they're doing. We have to worry about what we're doing, our assignment, our plays, and each position.
Like you said, a bittersweet victory last week. Is there something specific that really got to you that you think that this team needs to improve on before Saturday?
I think the main thing for me is just doing the little things. I know we always talk about that. I just saw it throughout the game. It was mainly the little things. I know a penalty here and there that maybe cost us a drive or whatever. But I know I feel like other than that, we did fine. But it's just I felt like it was just those few things. The turnovers, there's 1 or 2 turnovers, the penalties, and I think if we cut down on that, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It was one game. We know that hey, we definitely could have played better, and that's our mindset. We're never satisfied.
You said the magic word, turnovers. That's every coach always says turnover battle. That's the big deal. It was kind of the team's death knell last October. How have you addressed that right off the get-go this week?
Right off the get-go is ball security, keeping that ball protected, right reads, making the right cut, and then just doing what we're supposed to be doing, just emphasizing that ball security.
Can you just talk about Adaris and just not his performance, but was that all bottled up? Did he just let it go? That's something I think a lot of people have been waiting to see.
I knew Bellamy had it in him. I know he hasn't. You guys haven't seen him as much over the year or two, but I knew he had that in him, and that's how he is. He's very talented, and I'm excited to see what more he has to bring to the table this year as we go throughout our last and 5th and final year. So, or his 4th year, my bad.
How do you feel about your other backup, Martin Ruiz, scoring a touchdown Thursday's game too?
Martin Ruiz is caught on very quickly as a first-year guy here, and it's going to be exciting to see as the season goes on what he's going to do and how he grows, and especially in the upcoming years. So he's definitely improved from summer camp till now, and it's going to be very exciting to see him as the days go on, weeks and months.
Pace, you guys were able to have Coach talked a lot about the depth at running back, and I think you guys were able to put that on display last week. Do you remember a time in your 5 years here that you guys have had that kind of depth at running back position?
I mean, when Coach Wolf came in here, my redshirt freshman year, Jordan Thompson, Darius Bellamy, Alan Jones, that was that year that we had a lot of depth too. I think since then we've always had a lot of depth. We've always had 4 or 5 backs that could go in at any time, play at any time, and I think that's something that's definitely needed, especially with a long season. And running backs, they get hit on pretty much the most out of any position, and it's important just to have backs that are ready to go in at any moment because you never know.
When you mentioned the backs, do you maybe include once in a while having Andre Stubbs in there as a possible back? Or once in a while on the reverse or anything like that?
Hey, that's coach's decision, and I know it's determining what the week brings, play calling, whatever. You never know, but I mean he's very versatile, so hey, that's up to the coaches on that.